game in February. And they're like, oh, you got the deluxe edition, yeah, but Steelbooks were only available to people that pre-ordered that first weekend. Never anywhere did it say anything about you could only get it the first weekend. Never was that listed anywhere. So I think that's a giant crock of shit. So yeah, I found it on eBay. Nice! Yeah, this came like a freaking month early. Like, it wasn't supposed to get to me till like mid-July, and then it showed up today. So I was a happy panda. Trying to think of what I could do on this route. Yeah, I love when things get here early. It makes me happy. Getting here early is always a plus. So while we're here, we'll go ahead and go get the GL. All good, Sarah. Enjoy drying your hair. Hi, Ash. How are you? How are you? I hope you're having a good evening and doing well. Hope you're doing well. Have you been having a good week? Have you played any DBD lately? I hope you've been having fun as best you can with Jason. I'll let you two play because I never see this cutscene.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. Well, I think you should take a look at this.
I never see this cutscene, so we'll let this one play.
It's Forrest.
Not Forrest. Poor Forrest.
What could have done this to him?
God only knows, but I'm gonna find out what did this to him.
Get him, Barry.
Jill, could you investigate other areas?
Yeah, sure.
I'll investigate other areas
Jill,
after I take his gun.
This is no longer useful to Forrest. We don't know what's going to happen. Take it with you.
Thank you, Barry. Forgot he gives it to you. I never see this.
Still can't believe it.
Normally I grab the shotgun, so I get the cutscene with Barry there, or like in the hallway where he gives you acid rounds. I never see it. So let's get out of here before Forrest gets angry and gets up and chases us for stealing his gun. 'Cause he will. And then let's go see Richard. Moving that upstairs. Careful. As he falls. My kids have beanbag chairs and they're taking them upstairs right now to have a movie night in their bedrooms.
Richard!
My youngest has a bunk bed that we've essentially set up like a college dorm setup, you know, where you have like a high bunk and then a desk underneath it and all. Gives him like maximizes his room space, gives him more floor space to play and whatnot. So they take blankets and they hang them off of his bunk bed to make like a little fort-like area underneath. And they put their beanbag chairs underneath and watch TV. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute how they do it. I just love that even though they fight like all day long, when they want to watch a movie together, they can like stop yelling for 2 hours and, you know, actually act like they love each other every now and then. Let's get Richard's serum. And we'll put the gold key away. Having a much needed chill day today. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying every last bit of it. I am desperately ready. This is essentially like my Friday with streams. And I need it. I need it. So I hope you're enjoying a chill day. Sometimes you just need a day to recharge. No, I didn't want to do that. No, not really. Not really, but it's okay. Do you ever, with content creation, Ash, have you ever just, like, all of a sudden woken up one day and just your plate's been, like, really full? That happened to me yesterday. So, I honestly need the couple days off this week to just be able to, like, actually get some shit done. It happens. But it's half of it's like self-inflicted. An RE2 remake beginner speedrun tournament opened up yesterday, and I really want to take part in it. So I kind of signed myself up for learning an entire new speedrun. So, like I said, self-inflicted. But I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna have a good time with it. Not this coming Sunday because I want to finish all of this Switch stuff before I forget to install or uninstall my software one night. But so not this Sunday, but starting next Sunday, we're gonna start doing speedrun Sundays. One, to force me to practice, and two, I started thinking about this before the tournament even came up as a way to keep me like fresh with the RE9 run.
Here,
Well,
Richard,
now instead
I'm
of
gonna give you a shot.
doing RE9 stuff, we're gonna change it to RE2 stuff.
Jill, here's...
We got an achievement, guys! I forgot we were getting achievements, kind of. It's so much fun. I really love the rush. I'm a competitive person enough in itself, right? But there's like such a rush for me with like getting PBs and whatnot. I really, really enjoy it. I forgot to get the lighter while we were in here earlier. I don't care about the journal. I never want to like really speedrun competitively. So like if I don't qualify in her top 12, like, or top 8, whatever she decides to do with it, I'm not gonna be like heartbroken, you know? But personally, what I like about speedrunning is I have a personal best and I like beating my own personal best. I don't necessarily care about going for world record or anything like that. I just like beating my own times. Okay, Sarah told me once the key to this puzzle. Let's see if this is it. Let's see if I can remember Sarah's teachings. I did it! She'll be so proud. I used to run this game a lot more than I do now, but like one time when we ran it like 3 months ago or something, I like just completely blanked on this puzzle altogether. I like looked at it and I couldn't remember a goddamn thing that we were supposed to do. Yeah, I speed ran Silent Hill F for a little while. I really enjoyed the UFO ending because it's a short 30-minute or less run. And I was doing that and then like it hit a point to where I could no longer PB from it without like doing things in the game that I didn't want to do. Like there was like a manipulation where if you dodged backwards the entire time you were walking in the game, so like you were walking backwards and like dodging every 10 seconds essentially, you could get a PB doing that. And I looked at it and I'm like, that's too extreme for me. Like, I'm a competitive person, but I don't want to be competitive in the run like that. Do you know what I mean? Come on, lunge at me. Or do that. This is why we grab knives. So yeah, there's definitely limits to my competitiveness. Use this. I like getting them kind of going the same way in a ring around the rosy experiment. Doesn't always work though. Let's see if I can reset the room. I'm gonna see if resetting the room moves that door, that cupboard back. Okay, puts you there. Well, you can have another knife. Just let me get out of here. Come on. Come on. Chill. Chill. And then now they can just both stay in there and we never see those two guys ever again. Yeah, RE9, I still really want to get sub 2 hours. I did a little bit of off-stream grinding, and I've got my run down to 2 hours and 1 minute. So guys, we are 2 minutes away from sub 2 hours in RE9. We will get it one day. We will get it. But yeah. That's where we are. I'm gonna do something I never actually do. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the tomb and put the 2 things in. Just because I'd rather do this than go to an item box. I don't know what I have on me, because it's been so long since I have speedrun this game. I think I don't normally have the handgun. I think it's the handgun that's messing up my inventory right now. But I'm kind of being too chicken shit to get rid of it. Also, another thing we can do. We unequip the gun. You run quicker in this game, guys. Jill plays this like it's Counter-Strike. Jill plays this like it's Counter-Strike. This, keeping an eye on Mystic. As pet owners in the chat know, when your dog's up walking around, you kind of just get nervous as to what the hell they're actually doing. Okay, now that we've done that, our inventory's full to go to the dining room. We're good to go to the dining room, grab the crest, and then go do the music puzzle. Yeah, guys, I got my Jason Adept last night. I was actually really dreading it because the first game I played against him, I did not understand fuck all of what he was or what he was doing. But when I, like, actually went and sat in a killer lobby and, like, read up about him and just stuff like that, he's not that complicated at all. He recovered from that lunge so fucking fast. But I always hate it, like, even though I had fun as Jason, I kind of don't want to play him because everybody's, like, already so sick of Jasons. And I always feel bad playing a killer in Dead by Daylight that I, like, know people are tired of, you know? It's like, if I'm sick of going against him, why would I want to make people play against me as him? So, I don't know. I don't like being part of the problem, guys. Even though I'm Panda, I am the problem half the time. The doors really aren't bad in this. And not gonna lie, minus the fact that this could, like, never be a speedrun again, like this, like, I would not be opposed to using this version when we play RE1. Because my door skip mod doesn't even work anymore. So, and, like, RE1 on Steam has been essentially being a little shit. No. Put that back. I love how they call this hand the small hand, the minute hand the small hand, and the hour hand the large hand. You got the GOG versions a few months ago? I bought this on Steam years ago. And, like, I never played things on GOG. But I don't know what it is about the GOG versions. Or not the GOG versions, about the Steam version. They stopped being OBS friendly recently. Like, I have to play the game in a tiny-ass windowed mode right now when I play the Steam version for it to, like, capture properly in OBS. And it honestly, it just pisses me off. So minus the fact that my door skip doesn't even work anymore. So now this is the Switch 2 version, or the Switch version played on a Switch 2. This might be my new way to run this game on stream. The only downside is we would literally have to progress the game again. because this is like a first playthrough right now on this, and we have nothing. Like, we don't have invisible enemy mode unlocked right now. We don't have real survivor. We have nothing. But all of that being said, at least we have a way to play the game that doesn't make me angry. Also, how you doing, Tsunami? Come on, Jill. Be good. Be good, Jan. Everybody be good. Let's not get poisoned today. Everybody say bye, Richard. He's a gem.
No!
Poor Richard. I mean, I have GOG. I just never used GOG. Need a shower, but you're too comfy. Understood. You decided to take a walk? I hope you enjoy your walk. Get some fresh air. Oh, hi, sir. We'll let this guy bust out. Maybe. Come on. You can do it. You also need a shower, but now it's too late. That's a mood. That's a fucking mood. Can you just... You know what? Forget it. I wanted him to just bust through the door so he'd be out of this hallway, but... Be safe, Sarah. Don't touch too much grass. No, I've totally done that before, Keels. Like, you need to shower, you have plans to shower, and then you look at the clock and it's like 11:30, and it's like, shit. And then it's like, well, fuck, if I shower now, then I need to stay up and let my hair air dry because it's too late to dry your hair now. Without, like, waking people up. You know. You know. No, I'm very bad about, like, about that shit, like, during the school year with the kids. Or with me with the kids, like... You know, like, you get the kids out of school, right? And then come home, rush to get dinner done before we stream and hang out with you guys. And then, like, by the time I'm done, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. The kids are already in bed by the school year by then. And then, like, you know, by then it's like, well, shit, I could shower, but I can't dry my hair without waking them up. So yeah, it's a process. It's a process. And then there's also the, oh yeah, I'll do it. 4 hours later. Shit, I didn't do it. Just like, you know how I told you guys last week I would add stuff to the pond? You remember Past Panda saying that? It hasn't got done yet. I haven't written down everything that we talked about adding. I just haven't done it yet. But it's all written down of what I need to do. It's just not done. Yes, it's written down. We're halfway there, Keels. We're halfway there. Father! You know, Elder Crimson is a father. Elder Crimson is a father. What's a wahoo? Probably a fish. If it's an actual fish, like some of those I can't take out. Some of those I can't take out. Mystic, what are you doing? Oh, that was Jaxie. Well, what are you doing? Hi, boy. Jaxie's nervous. There was a thunder rumble. Jaxie's nervous, guys. It blows my mind, though, how it's always big dogs that are scared of storms. It always blows my mind how it's the big dogs that are scared of storms. Like, dude, you're a big thing. You're not supposed to be scared of anything. Nah. You're scared of everything. Lunge. Lunge! Fine. Don't lunge. The biggest ones are always the softies. But you know what that means? It means they're the sweetest ones, too. It means they're the sweethearts. And there we go, guys. We are done with Mansion 1. We're done with Mansion 1, boy.
This is Brad.
I think I'm in the wrong section, actually. Hold on. What are you doing in the morning, Keels? Did you schedule yourself another morning appointment that you're gonna wake up tomorrow and regret? I want this. You're going down to Robbie's? Nice. Well, you can sleep once you get there, right? I wish it was nice here. We're stormy, though. No. It's stormy here. I'm so sick of storms, by the way. Like... No, wrong one. We're supposed to go north. I'm so sick of rain. Like, every day I want to do something. It's like, nope, it's gonna rain. So I figured we are too. Like, Rax was looking at it because Rax needs to change the blades on our mower. And it's like rain today, really overcast and cloudy tomorrow, which is why I'm gonna go get groceries tomorrow. Rain Friday, rain Saturday, rain Sunday, and it's just like, fuck off already. It's like, fuck the fuck off with all the rain. I'm tired of it. It's June. It's supposed to be nice. I will say, though, in saying it's June, it's supposed to be nice, all of the rain that we've had has desperately cooled us down. Like, we've gone from, like, sitting at 80s to we're, like, back in the 60s right now. You have 3 days off next week and it's going to be all rain. Oh, I hope that the weather changes for you. Alright, guys, we have not gotten hit all game. Not that it matters, but we haven't got hit all game. Y'all ready for Lisa Trevor to literally just ruin that? Y'all ready for Lisa to literally just ruin that for us? So it comes out the 19th, right? Which is Friday. My kids really want to see it. And they're both upstairs right now, so I can say this. I kind of don't give two fucks. If I'm being perfectly honest. I kind of don't give two fucks about going to see it. I really don't. I don't think there needs to be a 5. Like, they want to. Oh my god, we got past Lisa, guys. Got past Lisa without getting hit. I didn't think that there needed to be a Toy Story 4 at all. So I'm kind of against the fact of them making 5. Because, like, Toy Story 4 essentially negated all of the cute lore that we got from the end of 3. And then 5's just fucking with it even more. I just don't care. There really isn't. And, like, it's their summer break, and if they want to go to a movie, like, we will take them, you know? But, like, God, I'm like, I wish it was, like, any other movie that they were interested in. You know? Like, there's a live-action Moana movie coming out, I think, July 20th. And my oldest, despite being, like, a giant Moana fan when she was little, like, doesn't give two shits about the live-action Moana movie. So I'm like, okay. And then Toy Story 5 comes along and they both, like, want to see it so damn bad. And I'm like, guys, what are you doing to me? So yeah, that's where we are. From what I've seen, and, like, I haven't been following it incredibly close, because, yep. Okay, dogs ruined, no damage. Oh well. We weren't going for it anyway. But from what I've seen, and like I said, I haven't been watching it ultra closely, this one's kind of gonna feel like a 2.5 anyway. Because I think, like, Jessie is supposed to almost be, like, the main character or something. I don't exactly know how it's supposed to work. Yeah. We used to attempt to do that. It was always so hard. Like, coordinating times, though. It was always so hard coordinating times. And I just remember my poor dad always got, like, the short end of the stick. Because, like, you know, let's put it this way. The movies that my dad liked were, like, you know, action movies, superhero movies, stuff like that. His movies were always longer than, like, mine and my mom's chick flicks. And man always got the short end of the fucking stick when it came to, like, family days at the movies. Because he'd always, like, have to, like, kill time in one way or another for our movies. What? My dad didn't mind it. Now that he's gotten older, I think it is a little bit, like, too expensive and too loud. But, I mean, my dad's in his late 70s now, so now for a person in their late 70s, I'm sure the movie theater is too loud. I'm sure now for him that is a legit concern. But back then he didn't care. Yeah, my dad didn't care when he was like 40. My dad also worked with heavy equipment though. So my dad always needed back then the movie theater to, you know, help a little bit because his hearing was pretty much shot from work. Even wearing earplugs on the job, it didn't help. No, we don't want that. Your mom said the white stuff was just salt. Still be careful, Sarah. Also, guys, somebody make me save when we leave this place. Because Mansion 2 has hunters, and I don't care how many times I've played this game, hunters can still one-shot kill me. So I'm very bad about saving. I'm horrible at remembering to save. Someone be a goat and force me to save. Someone be a goat and force me to save. Yeah, you go back up that wall. Also, I think, if this is the thing I think it is. If this is the one I think it is. Come on, open, open. Okay, yeah, this is the one I wanted. I grabbed this because I have terrible luck with the snakes on the way back to Mansion 2. They are very, very good at grabbing me. You want to take my kids instead, Keels? Because I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I only ever grab that because you have to grab it to pump the... Why? Because I don't think we need a 5. I don't think we need it. I know, and I don't even like the song that Taylor sings in it, okay? I don't even like it. And the reason why, I will clarify, because y'all know me as like the biggest Swiftie around here. It's very country. The song, it really feels like the song is supposed to be like a new story tie-in for Jessie, which is a cowgirl. So it makes sense that it's country. Because Jessie is a cowgirl. It's just more country than I personally like to listen to casually. It is a good song. It fits Jessie. It fits Toy Story. It fits the vibe. But it's just not one that I'm going to put on my playlist. Hold on. Just a second, guys. Sorry, my kids were hunting for a movie. Which is the new DVD badge? The Jason. There's a Jason one that's been floating around, right? People were talking about it. Oh, wait, that's the Jace. Hold on. I click on this. Oh, the... Okay, so I'm looking. I see the actual Jason mask. And I see, like, the DBD logo. The DBD logo one looks good. I've seen people talking in other chats how the badge and Twitch, like the Jason mask badge, looks better than Jason in-game does. The DBD logo one looks better. I like the DBD logo. On my OBS, Keels, if we were in a normal, like, if I was, like, looking at you, like, in a normal stream chat, I would have noticed what it was sooner. Everything gets kind of scrunched on the OBS preview. Everything gets kind of scrunched in the OBS version. My kids were gonna watch a movie upstairs. Now they're in the living room fighting over what movie to watch. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how we've transitioned into this. No, fuck you. If there was one, my youngest would. If there was one. Good night, Keels. Good luck attempting to go to bed right after a monster. Good luck. Godspeed. Cure our thoughts. And enjoy your weekend down at Robbie's if I don't talk to you before. Do 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 do. Yeah, I loved, like, I forgot where I was earlier, but somebody was saying that the Twitch Jason masks looks better than Jason does in game, and it just made me laugh. It made me laugh. I don't think he looks that bad in game. Granted, I've only been, like, you know, chased by him. I haven't found a friendly one. So I haven't got to, like, really go up to him and full-on observe what the man looks like. Come on. It can't be a Capcom game without pushing boxes. Do, 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 do. Let's see if, since we don't have a weapon equipped, since we run faster. Nope, still gonna get hit by a shark. Okay. I was gonna say, I wonder if having no weapon equipped will help us from getting hit, but I think the inertia of the water, whether you're running with a weapon or not, it does things. It really is, and that's why, like, when I played a lot, and I still do every now and then, because let's be honest, there's a couple skins coming out that Panda's gonna have to buy. I've always been more easily convinced. What number do we think it's gonna be, guys? 1, 2, or 3? I've always been more easily convinced to buy survivor skins in Dead by Daylight than killer skins because, yeah, you can't see. You can't see your cosmetic anyway. 1, 2, or 3, guys. I think it's gonna be 2 because I like even numbers. Open valve number 1. I was wrong. Emergency.
Unknown source of pressure detected.
Emergency.
Locking all doors
Emergency.
To achieve maximum safety.
The only killer that's an exception to that rule, though, is Chucky. You play Chucky in third person.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Which is why Chucky is a very cool killer to play, and I do actually low-key like playing as Chucky. And I enjoy Chucky not because it's Chucky, but I enjoy because it's such a different way to play the game. We did it, guys. How's Jill's health? Okay, we're still fine. Blew off. Guys, here's my friendly warning. If we have any big fans of sharks, we are going to have a wee bit of shark violence up here in a second. So here is your warning. If you need to look away. We unfortunately need to go shocky shock on the shark. Chucky's fun to play as just because of the fact that you do get a different perspective. He is such a unique killer that no other killer plays like him. Yeah, I think a lot of people do understand that this is just a video game and all, but I do always like to call out for viewers when the Mother Neptune shock scene is going to come up, because I do know that it probably does bother some people, and that's okay. By the way, we're going to be doing an 8% essentially. We're not going to save Chris, and we're going to take Mary's Magnum. I'm also going to do the long path. And we're going to go ahead and properly build out V-Jolt, because I do not know how to aim cancel on a controller to properly Well, you know what? We might risk it, guys. We might actually risk it. Considering that this is on easy. Come on, Jill. I don't know. What do you guys think? V-Jolt or Plant 42? What do you guys think? Fight the plant? We can fight the plant. I mean, we have enough ammo too, so... I hope. Shit, there's 2 red herbs in here. Here's what we'll do. We'll take this red herb. We'll combine it. Just in case things get dicey. I also forgot there's a save in here. We can do this. This will be fine. This will make me feel a lot better, actually. First save of the game. You know, for a first playthrough, I kind of feel like a wee bit of a Giga Chad. Not saving until the, you know, all the way at this point. For a first playthrough, guys. Are we doing good? Yeah. For our first save of the game, are we doing good? This could be scuffed, guys. I do not remember the last time I fought this thing. That's it? It only takes 2 shots on easy. Y'all, sometimes I wonder if easy's too easy. Sometimes I wonder if this is too easy. I was expecting more of a struggle. I was expecting more of a struggle. What is going on with my... Go on. We're gonna actually save again here, even though we did just save. Because I did legit want to save before we go back and do Mansion 2. Because hunters are just bitches. And I would just rather have the save, you know, be right here as we're leaving the residence instead of, you know, if I were to die over in Mansion 2, it's like, it seems stupid to have to refight the plant, you know? It just seems stupid to have to refight the plant for no reason. The hunters are mean, and they're just mean for no reason. Like, you could just be going off doing your own thing, and they can just, you know, do the leap attack and decapitate you, and it's just GG's. It's just over for no reason. It's just over for no reason.
This is Brad. Come in.
Poor Brad. Poor Brad. Fuck, I went to the wrong one. I always do this. I always do that. But yeah, this is why. This is why we take that big combined heal, because snakes are mean and snakes can poison. It did not poison, but it put me into caution. But the dog technically could have put me into caution as well. Go on. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock right now. We're going into Mansion 2. I don't really know, guys. Like, as embarrassing as it feels, this might actually take our whole time. And it's mostly because of the doors. It's not like we're doing bad or we're doing anything different. It's just doors. Like, the doors are so much better than, RE0's doors were, don't get me wrong. Doors still take forever. Doors still take forever. Here they come. So the ones in this little area I do actually kill, because these are Hold on. Where's my fucking gun? The doors do hide all the evil residents. Where's my grenade launcher? Why are you in the box? I don't remember at the moment, what's good against what enemy. But I think fire is good against Yawn, or maybe it's acid. Who's the hunter now? We're just gonna go ahead and take this. Is there only one in this hallway is easy? Is there one down here? Apparently there's not. I guess I normally play this on normal on PC. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know what to pick since it was a controller. Sorry, there's like something in my eye. Rain is playing with allergies again. Really? It doesn't just auto go back? You blame the rain? No, mine not. My eye is just like a little bit watery right now. It's always so nerve-wracking moving this thing. Ah. Come on, push. 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 One more. Battery. I have died there before, guys. It's been a while, but I have died there before. You know, if we ever do... If an RE1 remake is in the works, which I do hope it is, there's a lot of debate over if it'll be a remake of OG or of this game. OG is a simpler game, so part of me would not mind... Spiders. Part of me would not mind if it is essentially a remake of OG. That being said, I do love the addition of the Trevor family lore to this. And I do really love the Lisa Trevor stuff. So even if they do like want to kind of make it more OG like, I do hope that Lisa's kept. I hope they do too. I hope they preserve the, like, and it's from this and from, you know, RE0 last night. It's like the Brown scale. There's like a Brown scale in both 0 and this game that I think is absolutely gorgeous for these games. And I hope that something, because there will be people that have like only played more modern games that would complain about the color. Come on, lunge, do the lunge. But I hope that some of the stuff's preserved. Let's pick these up. Yeah, I think acid is good against Yawn. So we'll use that. And then we'll head to Yawn now. Yeah, I just hope that they do this game enough justice to where, like, us older fans love it and new fans don't hate it either. Because, like, they need, in a way, like, they have to, like, you know, respect the new fans to keep them interested and whatnot. But I hope in respecting the new fans that they don't forget the older fans. You know? Going on behind me. I think you're just finding an excuse to be in here.
No, I'm playing Jackson. Mystic.
So yeah, let's get Jan. We'll get the book from him. Yeah, I hope Capcom finds a good balance in making everybody happy with this and Zero. Yep. Even though it looked like that last shot completely fucking missed. I think he did get hurt by the splash. He took splash damage. He took splash damage indeed. La-da-dee, la-da-da. And then I think the last place to go... Well, we have two places to go still. One of which is on the first floor, so we can avoid the Crimson Head. And just go straight out this door. God, that crow was just like really loud in my ear for a second there. That was wild. We also have so much ammo right now, so I can, like, if a hunter's, like, in the way or something, we have ammo to spare to just kind of chuck a little bit. Who the hell got that? Sarah? Sarah going for 20k tonight? Go do this. I have no idea. I have no idea. You were aiming for 16k tonight? Actually, what I need to do... I should have got rid of the crank earlier, so I'm like an item over right now. Which is okay, because like I said, we have excess ammo. We can kind of just clear a path and, like, brute force our way to an item box right now. We have extra ammo. And then we're not going to need ammo for Lab Tyrant, because we're not going to save Barry. Wrong way. And we're just going to get his gun. What do you have that Jaxie wants? Jax, leave him alone. Jax is like over there convinced that Bluey has food, I think. Get off of that. You're not supposed to sit on that. That's not a chair. Sitting on boxes is not a chair. Sit down in a chair. Boxes topple over on you. Okay, so we can chuck that in there. Wait, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I actually want this and this. Okay, we're good. Jax, leave him alone. He literally thinks this kid has something. There, that works. I didn't want to go in, but that works. Go out here. Nope, this is not where I wanted to be. That's not where I wanted to be. Jax is like convinced that Bluey has something. I don't know if Bluey just ate or what, but
Yeah, that's it.
he just ate, so Jax smells food on him. And Jax is convinced that he saved some for him, but he didn't. So yeah, we'll go get the red jewel out of that one room that I unlocked downstairs. Do that stupid box puzzle that I despise. And not because it's hard, but I despise it because it's so finicky. Now that I think about it, and I'm realizing how long it's been since I've done this game, I think we need the box and the jewel, don't we? So I should have done that puzzle while I was upstairs. Let's take that. Yeah, I forgot that we need the red jewel. I'm so sorry for the backtracking, guys. I had a momentary lapse in judgment. All that's in there is ink ribbons. You know, some days I think it's a miracle that I can just like keep all of these runs in my head as is. So I'm not surprised that every now and then I make a mistake with them. I'm not surprised. I think Jax is over the idea that Bluey has food. I think he's moved on. Man, anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything cool for Father's Day? Take that, dagger. Make sure it's pushed all the way back. I think it is. So what I do with this one is I get this bird to go all the way over there, which gives me time to slightly fumble this. I have beef with this eagle too. He can be finicky sometimes. He can be a wee bit finicky. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, my dad kinda doesn't give a shit about Father's Day. My mother, oddly enough, is the one that cares. My mom is the one that cares, and my mom is the one that makes us do things for Father's Day. Oddly enough. Feel like I've... No, not you. I don't know how, but I feel like I fucked this up. I don't exactly know how I fucked this up, but I feel like I have. There we go. This looks more right. Yeah, no, the eagles suck. Don't get me wrong. The eagles suck. This is the worst whole thing. This is the worst in the entire game. Because it is such a finicky little puzzle. And like, if one decides to not go in perfectly. Let's take this out. There's so many ways to solve it. It just irks me that there's like... everything has to be in a specific way. Like, I just had it there for a split second. It decided to click. Come on. Like, this puzzle should not be as hard as it is, in my opinion. And it's not that hard. It's just precise. There we go. If one thing is, like, slightly, like, askew, it's like, nah. And then sometimes it's like, it looks like, oh, that's not gonna fit, and then it fits. I've never tried to rotate the solution either. I have never tried either. It'll work if it's at an angle as well. I did not know that. I've always just done it upright. I've always just done it upright because I'm like, well, if you're doing a puzzle, like, you want the image to be upright. They're not going to make a puzzle at an angle, right? They're not gonna make a puzzle at an angle. Oh, hi. Oh. First kills are special! Guys, we're almost done with this whole area, and we got a kill on a zombie. We finally did it, guys! Barry fixed the door. And that guy was thinking about being very mean. Okay, I see that it's too... Can you press the light, Jill? Thank you. Battery. Actually... I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna kill him, but it'll get me through this time to where he's now just one shot. I can go get the piece out here. We can add more ammo to the GL, and then we can take him out. Not that we really need to, but we have the ammo. We have the ammo. Where is he? Are you telling me now the hunters only take one shot? The other one took two. Okay. Okay, whatever. Wait a second. What am I doing? What am I doing? We still need this emblem in the door. We haven't even gone to the caves yet and seen Lisa. What am I doing? I got ahead of myself, guys. I want to skip this next section and I want to go straight to the lab, apparently. Which that means that I do actually... Sorry, guys. My brain literally got ahead of me. We need the crank. So I guess it is good that we just went ahead and killed that hunter. My brain got ahead of me, guys. I want to skip the hunter. I want to skip the caves. I want to skip Lisa, and I want to go straight to the lab. So I guess we can realistically just chuck these books in here for now. I don't know what I was thinking. We are gonna make another save in the caves, though, when we get there. Because I've been crushed by the boulder far too many times. I really have. So we make a safety save at the boulders. Where's Chris? You know what? I've even died against the boulders as Chris. They just roll over him. He hasn't learned how to punch yet. This Chris can't punch a boulder yet. For shame, Chris. For shame. Fucking little bitch snakes. Okay, it didn't poison us. It didn't poison us. Got the battery in there. Go back up. We'll go turn the water off. I will say, like, out of all the REs that we've done, like, on controller and whatnot, this is the one that literally doesn't bother me. Like, Zero wasn't that bad. The only part of Zero that was annoying is that the controls were opposite of this. But other than that, Zero wasn't that bad movement-wise. And then, oddly enough, even though I don't play games on controller, this one just almost oddly feels second nature. To where this run does not bother me being on controller. Let's go back down. Yeah. Camera angles! Even saying that, I can do that exact thing on keyboard. So we go to the other door first, actually. But while we're over here, I think we are done with the green crank. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in here. It blows my mind how many saves this game gives you. Like, I think I have 13 in my inventory right now. We've saved twice. And there's like 3 more sitting on the shelf over there waiting for me to pick them up. I remember like going into Resident Evil for the first time. I was like terrified by like the idea of Resident Evil's known for limited saves and limited ammo. Nah. They give you so much shit. They give you so much shit. Like, I haven't been picking up, like, any of it. But there is literally handgun ammo scattered all over this place. It's just littered everywhere. Excuse you. I don't know why, this one scares me. Because he can get such a running start at you that I'm convinced if he could leap and jump and whack your head off. Sorry, guys. Nose just made me feel like I was gonna sneeze there for a second. Alright. Before we go see the boulders. This was 6 ink ribbons here. I thought it was 3.
You just killed me. Come on. You let me do this.
Alright, let's do that. Let's put this away. I actually want to see. I don't know if I'm actually going to pick any more up, but I want to see something. I got 12 saves right now, and I know there's more in the game. This. Let's dodge some boulders, guys. That's what I wanted. Here we go. Let's fight Black Tiger. And just keep on going. The boulder was no match for Jill. There we go. He got us, but there's blue herbs right outside of here. Come on. Be good. But no, like, in all honesty, this game is so fucking nice to us. Like, you see, you have a poison enemy. Right outside of the room, there's shit. Like, I think people get so intimidated playing, like, older Resident Evils for the first time that the game doesn't give you shit and doesn't do anything for you. But in all honesty, the game is actually so fucking nice to you. The game is actually so nice to you. There are some mean parts, don't get me wrong. The idea that hunters can insta-kill. It is bullshit. But, yeah. Other than that, the game gives you so fucking much. And it even gives you plenty of ammo to kill all of the hunters, so it's really no fucking match. Um, I don't know if you really need to push that back in, but I always like doing it just because it gives me more wiggle room to get around. Come on, Jill. And then this, it's not hard, just some of the camera angles are just finicky. Yep. And then I have bad depth perception, so I can honestly never see if this is right or if it's one more over. This will work. Yeah, but that's just me. My depth perception is literally just 0. This one isn't even that bad. I hope that they improve the puzzle, or just leave it out altogether. This one in OG or remake never really bothered me. It's not that bad. Puzzle, however. The puzzle's completely unnecessary. You do enough work to get key items in this game. You don't need a puzzle within a puzzle. And this is from someone that actually does enjoy doing puzzles. It's just how finicky the placement of the pieces of that puzzle can be. And it's like how the corners have to go like under the lip of the box, technically. That drives me crazy. Health's good. Just checking as we're passing an herb. We don't need this knife. I'm pretty sure we don't need the crank anymore either. I'm not completely positive on that, but I'm pretty sure we don't need it. Yeah, because we're going to go fix this thing. And then we're going to go down the elevator of Barry. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, we're done with Crank. And I know that was my button mashing that just did that. Oh. And then I believe this is 4, 2, 3, 1. There we go. So when do you think you want to do Real Survivor, Sarah? It's literally, I don't think I've done Real Survivor since the first time I platinumed it. Like back in 2023. I miss Lisa. Ooh. I still say you should do Rev 1 first, though, because you're a Jill girly. You like your Jill. So I personally think you would have more fun with Revelations 1. Because of Jill. Hey, Drebin, how are you? Rev 2 does have Claire. It does. It does. But I know you love Jill. No, but both are good games. Both are good games. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm low key as much as I'm not miserable, but I'm just low key ready for this game to be over. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Just, I've definitely hit that point with this game where it's like, oh, yeah, we're still here. Yeah, you know how it goes. It's not a bad thing. It's just this game.
Harry!
I like this game, but I definitely hit a moment with this game where I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That being said, though, guys, normally it's Mansion 2. Normally I hate doing Mansion 2. Today my brain has decided to hate the cave, though. And I don't know why. I don't know where this new hatred for the caves came from. But at the request of Cherry, I've turned off my auto shoutouts for Scary Cherries. So I'm running manual tonight. Yeah, so I really expected to be done with this earlier. But I guess the doors actually... Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you do because I say you do. You do because I say you do. But yeah, no, the doors aren't bad, but it just kind of like low-key slightly blows my mind. Just how long, even when it doesn't feel bad, it blows my mind how long the doors take. And not in a bad way at all. Fuck, I went the wrong way. Hey, Lisa! That's what I did, okay. Okay, I see what I did. See what I did. I hope, and I will be very, very, very disappointed if they don't. I hope they keep Lisa in an RE1 remake. I know she's not in the original. I know she was added in this remaster. But I think her addition helps the story so much. Almost forgot this. I will be so sad if Lisa's left out. I will be so sad if Lisa's left out. You know what, though? Blister heads were a tester for Crimson Heads, I bet. I have no proof of this, but I guarantee you Blister heads were a tester to see how Crimson Heads would work. I bet Blister heads were a test to see how Crimson Heads would work for an RE1 remake. To see, like, the speed, the timing of how long it takes them to get up, all of that stuff. It all lines up for it being, like, you know, Crimson Head Playground. It all lines up. But I love that. I love, like, looking at, like, recently released REs and then looking at what comes after them. And in some areas, you can really see that Capcom was, like, testing things. Village was obviously, like, a playground for the devs for RE4 Remake. I still think 4 Remake, in a way, could have been, like, testing AI-ness for a RE0 or 5 remakes. I think 9 and going back and forth between Leon and Grace kind of showed you what back and forth could be like for Claire and Chris and Code Veronica. And I think Blister Heads could be a sign of Crimson Heads. And could I also be overthinking all of this? Yes. Yes, I could. So we're going to take that. I'm going to go through here if Jill ever wants to go through the door. I do love this shortcut right here, though. So much faster than going through the entire mansion. But now, with how fast Blister Heads were in RE9, I have full faith that Capcom will do Le Crimson Head justice. Really? It's not necessary to use this now? Funny, that's not even the one I was facing. I'm gonna grab the books now. And onward we go. We got a slot for Barry's gun. Give the gun back to Barry. No, it's ours.
I can't do that.
I love how even though we don't give the gun back to Barry, it's still on the floor. And we have to actually go pick it up. Poor Lisa. And like a lot of this game, I feel like Lisa's story is in the notes and whatnot. In a remake, I guess I would like Lisa's story to be more in cutscenes instead of just in notes. Because, like, I read the notes and whatnot, especially on a first playthrough. But I know people that don't. So I hope that some of her lore is just, like, cushioned into cutscenes, because more people are probably going to watch a cutscene on their first playthrough than read every single note. As much as it bothers me, because I do it, I know not everybody does. Kind of funny though, for as someone that's platinumed this game before, for a first playthrough, I'm kind of shocked that we haven't got more achievements just naturally. I know I haven't been like trying to do anything, you know, but I'm slightly shocked that we just haven't naturally stumbled across more. Yeah, not that it matters though. Like I said, Nintendo doesn't exactly believe in achievements the way that other platforms do. You literally get nothing for them. There's no place to show them off or do anything. Yeah, we have the ammo. So we're just gonna make this less painful on ourselves. Especially this guy. I always kill this guy no matter what I'm doing. Because that guy, that's the path that I normally take with the no running stuff. And I don't want him there. Welcome in and thank you for the follow. So we got John and Ada, which is actually really cool. Dang it, backspace. I hit an extra button. I was playing, y'all know, around April when Steam released the, OGs, right? Shonen was nice enough to get them for me. And I went through a wee bit of an obsession where I wanted to play the remakes a bunch, or the OGs a bunch. So I was like playing through Leon A of RE2 OG for the first time ever because I was always a Claire girly. And Ada is actually talking about John in RE2 OG. And it's just so cool. Dang it. No. What did I click? It's so cool, to see Ada talking about John in a game because this passcode being John and Ada. Something that you don't really get in the remakes. This is a new controller, so I don't know if I'm getting, like, drift or if the controller's just slightly stiff because it's new. I definitely played OG as well after, but like Leon at least. Claire I'd played before, but I played Leon first well after I did a bunch of stuff with this game. So like you never hear like in 2 remake, 4 remake, 6. You never hear Ada talking about a John in any of the remake timeline. I've only ever heard Ada mention John in RE2 OG. And I just thought it was really cool. So he's over there. Yeah, just RE lore shit. Do I remember this? I can open my notes if need be. No. Okay. Alright, let's just do it. Oh, yeah. I bet that it's going to be changed because according to Capcom, remakes are now the canon version. And since remakes have never mentioned a John, I would be very, very shocked if, yeah, it's still the same. 8462. Guys, I did 8246. I got all the right numbers. Yeah, probably. Or it'll be Ada's the thing, and I could see it like Ada being the username and then John being the password. Like flip it around. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll do that. Like, it would be cool for, like, OG fans if it was the same. But I also think that, like, I could see some OG fans finding it really cool if it's the same. And I could also see some OG fans being annoyed if it's the same because they didn't get to figure out a puzzle, you know? And they're like, oh, I was just memeing to see if this was right. And, oh, you know? I think there's a level of funniness behind it, but also I think that some would be annoyed. Because I know me and I know how I play. I am the type of person that I would definitely be like, haha, let's, you know. Okay, so you go to the other side first. Whatever. Okay. So you go down the other way first. So much ammo in this game. But now, since this is like an umbrella facility, I don't think that Leon would ever be the username, nor do I think that Ada would. Because I don't think that in all technicality, I don't think Ada ever actually worked for Umbrella. No, I'm not going to go in here. I'm going to use this. Apparently I am going to go in here because I'm button mashing. I'm button mashing, so I am going to go in here. And then I'm going to change our ammo to the incendiary. Because in my mind, I don't know if it's true or not, don't quote me on this. I want to think that setting fire to the chimeras kills them better. Is it true? I don't know. I don't know, but part of me needs it to be. Because they're a bug and you kill bugs with fire. Was I watching you not that long ago, Sarah? You were in the lab and like an enemy actually got up while you were carrying the canister. Was that you I was watching or was that somebody else? I don't remember you going boom. I thought it let you shoot once. I thought it let you shoot. I don't remember you going boom. Oh, then you exploded. Rip. That's why I'm like, this section's always so nerve-wracking. Like, I've done this so many times, and I always kill the same zombie in the hallway, and I always kill that one chimera along the way, right? I always do this, and I always do this the same way. But it's like so terrifying, the idea that one of them's not gonna stay down. This, though, and I know it's in the OG and in this, so I know it's not going anywhere. But can I just say this right here? I would not be upset. I would not be upset if Capcom just forgot to add this. I would not be disappointed at all. If they want to forget this entire walking section, I'm fine with that. And I know there's like a speedrun strat, guys, where you can like, you run so many steps, and then you walk, and then you run so many steps, and then you walk. I don't know it. I don't know it, and it makes me nervous. I know it exists, but I just don't know it. We can run again. Yeah, I know people do it. I've watched people do it. I just don't know the combination for the run versus walk. I do like this versus OG. In OG, this room has like an alarm going off and it's so fucking loud. Where I'm incredibly thankful that they took that out of this one. Because that room, I absolutely hate it. I hate going in there. I feel bad for you guys when we go in there. I just don't like it. Come on, go. Go, leave. Jill, what are you doing? The elevator is working. I don't need to tinker with things anymore. Okay, game. Okay, game.
Wesker.
Wesker.
Barry's a disappointment. It's too bad he wasn't much of a...
Wesker. Guys, this right here, this is why. Rax is interrupting me. That's why I never save Barry. Because Barry's Magnum is extra strong. Mystic's being annoying. She's being Mystic. That's why I never save Barry, though. Because Barry's Magnum is an extra strong Magnum. And it one-shots Tyrant. It one-shots the Tyrant. NASCAR, Ethan. It's Ethan. Guys, I'm actually excited. I'm gonna cry because it's gonna be on Switch and we're not gonna have the cutscene skipper. But I'm actually excited to play RE7 soon. I know. I know you fed her. She never let up. She never let up. Bluey entertained her for a little bit. I don't even know where she is right now. I don't have eyes on her. Bluey entertained her for a little bit by petting her. But I have since lost Mystic. She's not in her bed. She's not behind me. I don't see her in the hallway. I have lost the dog. Father! I love that Cherry got us that. She found it just how I wanted it to, without him shooting the Lugers in the background. Well, time to go, guys. Time to bust out this popsicle stand. You know what? I didn't need to do that, but that was fun. I love headshots in this game. Headshots are so fucking satisfying in Resident Evil games.
This is Brad.
Brad's running out of fuel, guys. Oh, yeah. I always forget this thing. But yeah, next time we'll see this game is in July when we attempt the Quarry Challenge. I still haven't decided how we're gonna play it. I can't get the cutscene skipper to work on Steam anymore. So since we can't do that, like, the door skips are a little bit shorter on Steam, but the game overall behaves better on this version, oddly enough. And OBS captures it better on this version. So, I don't know. Unless I can, like, link up with Cherry, and she and I can put our heads together on the door skips, I might do the Quarry Challenge with this version. Even though it will take, like, one entire stream for RE1. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, guys. RE1 on Switch.
Jill, you did a fine job.
It took an hour longer. It wasn't a perfect run. It wasn't a perfect run. But it took an hour longer on Switch than it does on Steam. We got the closet key. Yay for beating the game. Like, we beat this one on controller. This is honestly the easiest game to play on controller. This game does not feel bad on controller. This one was 100% made for controller. With the fixed cameras, this feels second nature. It is not that bad. What I want to know, though, since we do have a couple minutes still, if we load this, since we beat the game and the time requirements, what do we get? What's our starting scene? What's our loadout? Let's just stick it on easy because we're not actually going to play. Who's the new costume for? Is it for Jill? It was for Jill. We're not actually going to play. I just want to see what Jill's inventory is. Do we get, like, the Infinite Samurai Edge, or do we have the rocket launcher? Because if we are going to transition to this being my main way for RE1, I do want to, like, kind of work on unlocking shit. A little bit. You know what I mean? I want to have shit. We didn't get anything. We didn't get it. Didn't throw anything in our loadout. Maybe because we beat it on easy. But yeah. That was RE1, guys. When we come back on Sunday, we'll play RE4 OG. We can actually quickly, like, load it up since we do technically have 15 minutes left. I'm not actually going to play it, but we'll at least load up. And I'll show you guys my inventory from where I left off with my New Game Plus save. Yeah, we can do that next time.
Got some rare things on sale.
We can do that next time. Yeah, this is what we're gonna work with next week on Sunday for RE4. This is what we're gonna start with, and then we'll go for there. Not a bad starting loadout. I wish we had more rifle, but you know what? We'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, so next week, Sunday we'll do 4. Monday we'll do 5. Tuesday we'll do 6. And then Wednesday we'll do 7. And then the next week, I think the next week, so that's, I think on the 28th, I do want to start bringing back the speedrun Sundays, and we'll start working on RE2 remake runs. So then the 29th, we'll play Village, and the 30th, to wrap up June, we will play RE9 on Switch. I think that's what we're going to do. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, okay. I think I was initially not going to bring back speedrun Sundays till July, and I wanted to play a Silent Hill 2 remake run. But we can just, like, shove everything back a day, because I do need to get my booty and gear and start prepping for that tournament. So I want to bring speedrun Sundays back a week earlier than planned. But yeah, guys, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for sitting through Switch door loads. I think those are the worst too. When I did the new game run of RE4, the in-between room transitions weren't that bad. I would assume 5 wouldn't be bad as well, or 6, because they're all kind of mapped the same way as 4. And then I think the real fun is going to be the days where we get to 7, 8, and 9. I think those are going to be like the real fun ones for me. But yeah, we've done 2 Switch games, guys. I've officially got a box off of my desk and put it back up on the shelf where it belongs. Yay me, there's one less thing on my desk. Yay me. And Rax will still say it's a mess. But let's go find someone to raid. And then yeah,